Hello, and welcome back to Monster Train. How you doing today? I'm doing fine. Yesterday, I realized during my Slice and Dice recording that I've had my audio for my desktop suppressed in OBS, so the game should be a little louder today. Hopefully, not too loud, but you'll let me know. Let's get to it. Well, Banished last run before the update. I have not looked too closely at what the update has. I might do a little video going over it. What I'll probably do is at the start of tomorrow's video, I'll just go over what's new. I think 10 artifacts, 2 new bosses, but I haven't really looked. Anyway, let's go, shall we? We get Exile Lazarus for our secondary, we get Entropy, and we get Pyre of Dominion. Okay, that's fine. Rage Archeon. I have become a bit of a fan of this spell, however, Entropy Pyre does make it so that we're probably not going to play permascaling, unfortunately. This Shield of Wing is pretty good early. Could maybe play it with Pincushion to some effect. Maybe. And then what? Mixology, and we played a mix? That seems okay. And then I have an advanced card, right? I have 2 actually. I have Challenge and It's Alive. So 4 of my cards advanced. So it's actually not terrible to play a shift plan. It's like okay, right? But we could also play Avenger, who kind of just holds it down forever for us here. Yeah, I don't like Demonic Fledgling that much. Test Subject Alpha. I mean, at the end of the day, even if I don't play my whole run around him, I need something to clear backline. This game requires it. It's very, very hard to play front to back, and so you see a lot of sweep because sweep is the best way to handle this. It's the easiest way, if nothing else. I'll do Martyr Signet. I think Capricious Reflection is okay, but Martyr Signet is really good at the start of the run, and we'll just play Revenge because we can't play Shift. And if we get Martyr Signet value out of this spell, it's really good. Okay. If she starts going up 6 HP, maybe we could see something nice. This fight seems really free. Because you just go like, Fel, Test Subject Alpha, right? That seems fine. You can do Pincushion, and I'd like to put another Test Subject Alpha on the top floor, potentially. Because if you put another one up top, right, then he starts stacking HP early, which is kind of good. You just want to give Fel shield, but I also want to kill this Collector, so let's play Avenger. I can't even conceive of losing this fight. It's mostly just how many units can I keep alive through the boss. Fel, she's probably not very likely to survive the boss, as is. Let's play Mixology here. We could do red for Rage, or we could do green for a Reanimate, maybe? What do you think gives her the better chance of surviving? I think her odds of surviving are pretty low. It's gotta come from Shield of Wing. So maybe if she has a little Reanimate on her, who knows? I have my doubts though. It's possible that I just misdraw Shield of Wing here as well, which would be sad. Yeah, I didn't really think she would survive. It was fun to dream. I don't know, maybe It's Alive? Damn, actually close. What if you did like It's Alive Mixology? I wonder if that would be good enough. It's whatever, I'm not gonna sweat 6 HP here. There will be plenty of room. The Revenge Valor Fel is of course pretty weak, and she doesn't really synergize well with Test Subject Alpha killing everything. But this Fel doesn't really synergize well with anything because if you let her get hit by those guys, she just dies. She's losing HP. So it's all the same. Self-sacrifice is chill. Windblade is okay. That's not true. Windblade's pretty bad. I lied to you there. One thing you want to think about here is taking cards that are cheaper, because our deck is all 2s and 3s right now. Something to keep in mind. And then we'll go look at the steel shop here. Multi-strike? Alright. Lazarus League banner has nothing particularly. Multi-strike large on Test Subject Alpha is like extremely safe, right? Pretty much nothing can ever touch you if you do this. Our early game is locked down, and he's good into the late game as well if I play around him or not. So that's fine with me. Yeah, he'll do alright here. I don't think I even need to worry about draw -1. The subject alpha is still good, but we need to scale him in some way. That's important. Do you think he can solo this fight? I think maybe he can. It'd be really good if he did. Guess I should play Mixology, right? And we should look for... I'll go green. And we'll try to stack up regen is my thought. I'm looking at it, I don't think he solos this fight. I'm just having a guess here. And I need to not disrespect this Slaven Knight guy. Probably like this. Just to be safe, you know? Just to be sure I kill him. Okay, so now that I'm sure you don't win this on your own, we can give you an Avenger to frontline. And then maybe the Avenger dies and then you, my test subject alpha, will win. Because I'm just trying to give him a little extra HP. It's nice if you can get it, basically. Oh, perfect. And then I can get plus HP on this Revenge spell, which is also really good. It is extremely nice to give her more HP. Because the big problem with Revenge spell is that she dies before she scales up. And so with this, now she doesn't. Now she'll live. Well, not now, but like hopefully after some more HP ups. I like Bloodsuit. I think it's fine for Archeon. We are kind of playing a mixed setup, so I think it's fine to play Potion Kit here. And then I'm gonna not go Steel Shot because there's not a ton left to grab. I think it's cool to look for an Arms Shop hit here. There's a lot of good hits. These aren't what I want. There's not any of those, I'll tell you that right now. Let me go Alcove first. This is Space Prism or Packed Morsels or Prismal Dust. This is the bottle that gives Damage, Shield, and Valor, and this is a Reanimate. It's between these two. Probably just Damage, Shield, and Valor bottle. This card's fine. Later, buddy. And then I'll take some HP, and we'll grab... I think just a reroll here. No Stoic Plate Mail, no Weapons Cache. I'll just roll. Bloodthirsty Blade. That's good. That's pretty good. Sorry, I noticed out of the corner of my eye some movement. I had to pause for a second to look at my screen. It was, if you were curious, it was this card details coming up that I saw. Anyway, what room would I play in this run? I would play Blood-Soaked Arena, so I don't think I need to take Fight Club. I do need to be aware this is, and I am aware of this, that we're playing Test Subject Alpha into Rage Archeon. We'll be fine as long as we put some Reanimate on our guy. And then Blood-Soaked Arena, and this one's pretty much a wrap. That's how I foresee it, anyway. Because you go Test Subject Alpha, Bloodthirsty Blade, and then you just go put Fel wherever. And this guy will scale. Don't put the Forevermore Serum on the enemy. Although you can actually put it on the enemy to get an extra kill out of Test Subject Alpha, which I think is a little unhinged. But there's no rule against it. Nice, I got a melee weakness. Perfect. So you're gonna see these two death. I'm gonna play probably just for green always, right? I'm just gonna play Mixology, look for green. Just Potion Kit Fel, find me green. No green? What are we paying you for? There you go. Yeah, we just stack up like 4 or 5 Reanimates, I assume, because we're scaling with Bloodthirsty Blade. I can also put a unit in front of him if I feel it's necessary. It's strange. I kind of want her to live. Fell. It's a very odd position. How do you optimize surviving this? Like, thinking purely about living the fight. What is my best line? It's probably It's Alive Avenger, right? I don't care about Fel. I think it's this. Bye-bye, Fel. There's like an idea where you play Avenger top floor to bait Archeon away, but I think it's unreal. I don't really feel like you should even bother. I'm gonna do challenge. The liquid courage gets wasted here, so I guess I put it on Avenger and let him live another hit. Yeah, we've taken Archeon up to 51, 40, he's at 49 now. I think we should be fine. I'm not really too scared here. Yeah, and we are fine. We can grab +6 on this test subject alpha. I don't think that's very good. So I guess I just enter. It's strange, you know? It just feels odd. I wanted to get more value out of Martyr Signet, but it's just hard. Cursed Twin Blade for the Bloodthirsty Blade, it's pretty chill. Merge it in, take energy, seems alright. Definitely want to take energy here, pretty much no matter what. Meat Hook's cool, you can come along. And then I'll take energy. Even if you don't get him right away on Seraph, the deck is going to be pretty small, so you can get there. And I think you're going left. I want to think about it a little more, because I feel like I've been kind of getting into a habit of defaulting, so I should think about it a touch. But like, here, let's do a little bit of planning. This is what I've been missing out on, and why I've been losing some runs, is because I just don't want to do this. So, Magic Shop here, Steel Shop versus Trinket Shop. We can go Trinket Shop and just save our money from this ring if this isn't that good. We can walk in here decently. Arm Shop here with Merge. Arm Shop here or here. It kind of doesn't matter. So anyway, what does that lead me to? I mean, it leads me back to here. It's always Magic Shop, it seems. I just want to think about it a little bit, you know? Double stack, It's Alive, Holy Stone. There's not really anything I like here, I must say. I'll take Vanguardian all the way. I think that once you get all the way up to max level on her, she's kind of okay. Not great, but she's like alright. Okay, so does anything jump out to me as being like super, super good here? I think double stack, well actually I think that making this card free with Remove Consume would be great, but you can't do that obviously. So give me 2 damage heal on Liquid Courage, and I'll save the rest of my money here. I think is going to be the most reasonable play, because I want to have money for the Trinket Shop. I'd like to be able to buy a Trinket, roll, buy a Trinket ideally. This trial seems frightening. It's a lot of Bloodthirsty Blade kills though. Assuming I beat this boss. Do I beat this boss? No. Probably not. We're only doing 60 times 2. And so the reason that this matters is because we want to have a full train here, basically. So I want these guys down here like so. But then I want another floor, basically. I want an Avenger up here. And it's much harder to do if you're tanking damage here. We're gonna do 120 to this guy. And then he dies to Shield a Wing Fel. Also, our damage isn't super high, so we want to attack these guys earlier rather than later. What a life having 4 energy. What a dream. I can play so many cards. Pincushion, why are you still here? It's because I haven't taken the time to remove him yet, of course. Hard to find the time, but still. Okay, so 47 times 3 is 120. Oh, it's actually enough. If I play challenge, he's dead to test subject alpha. Nice. My mixologies are together, which isn't great. But we're scaling, and that's what matters here. I'm thinking about it. One sec. Let me see what's here. Green, blue. This is like the worst hit. Because I need damage. Or melee weakness. Both would be fine. Yeah, I'm thinking about playing around Liquid Courage here, but I can't. I need the plan to kill the boss. And so we just want to take anything that scales damage. Because it's like I could put up damage shield, but it doesn't help me with killing the boss. That's what you have to recognize here. What helps me is just stacking melee weakness on him. Every one of these is 57 damage. Because he should... Oh, he doesn't win this. Wow, I'm actually surprised. I thought he would win this. Maybe I just overestimate how strong he is. I'd like for Fel to live here. Nice! She made it. I don't know, man. That looks kind of close, doesn't it? It looks like we're getting very close to having no attack anymore. Punk Shredder is OP if I can put him on the floor. Can I put him on the floor? Yeah, probably. I don't really see why not. Spike of the League, good card. Organ Harvester is also very OP here. Turns this guy into an immortal. And it only costs me 3 energy. So he can solo the run if I take this and merge it. Is it better to just play Cursed Windblade, do you think? Probably. Oh, no, probably not, because I'm not actually scaling my damage in any way. Let's go Organ Harvester. With Trample, we should be fine. And then I save money for this Trinket shop. Let's see what it's got. Whoa, Attuned Whetstone. Wow, that's really good. Now I could roll and then buy another one here. I think I should. Whetstone is cool, but there's no guarantee that I get anything for it. And Titan's Edict, you just don't need. So I'll roll. Shift triggers an additional time. Whoa. These all suck. That's okay though. We got a good hit. I guess I should have checked this first to see if there was a good room in here actually. That was a misplay, I didn't even see that. Ordering there's a little hard perhaps. Anything good to duplicate? Probably Liquid Courage or just Punk Shredder. This guy's pretty strong. He's drawing faster. So once we get Trample, we kind of just run these fights over. That's my estimation anyway. But then again, it's kind of a waste. Is it a waste? Nah, give me another one. This is the big thing you can do if you find yourself going, oh man, I lost to RNG, I just bottom decked my shit. Just like get another of the card that you need. It's OP hidden tech. They don't want you to know. We're gonna have to do a lot of removing of equipment in this run. And we're just gonna play like nothing here. Like that's it. That's all I'm gonna play. Because everything after this is not good. I guess you could play an Avenger. But you don't want to give him Shield of Wing. And I don't want to play Fel. So this is it. I do nothing now. I wait for my Trample. There it is. And then I think it's enough damage to clear this guy. I think it's 180. But I didn't factor in the -4. That's good enough. Oh, with the Trample, it's like guaranteed, actually. I didn't think about that. Could advance this Collector. I feel like it's kind of over the top, though. I don't really need it. Grab a little Reanimate or whatever you want. Did he take 197? What? How did he take 197? Does melee weakness apply to all of the hits or something? That looked odd. I was about to just press enter and let's be safe. Let's play like 2 Reanimate. Let's play 4 Reanimate. Let's be sure of our position, shall we? I think that's going to make a lot of sense. But with Trample and Test Subject Alpha, I think we are pretty much in the clear. I think that should handle everything. The only thing is maybe entropy silence, but I doubt it. It's kind of impressive just how much unplayable garbage there is in this run. There are so many cards that I just don't even care about. It's a little impressive. Oh, Meat Hook's still here. Forgot I took him. Oh, what do you know? We lose. See, it's a good thing I was safe. This is the loss because of Titan Skin. Or not a loss, but you know what I mean. Actually, it'd be good to grab a Spikes here maybe if I see it. Yeah, because you could give Spikes 3 over as well. Not that it matters much, but you know, good habit. But the Spikes means that he loses an extra round of Titan Skin every round, right? Because he's hitting into it. Yeah, actual boss damage is not that good though. A good little note. We might die in fight 7 if I'm not careful, so I need to make sure that my Relentless is good. Everlasting Light, man, there's so many cool things to merge into this fucking Bloodthirsty Blade. No thanks. No thanks. Too many cool options, but none of them are very good. Yeah, we could be playing Zone of Silence in this run if I had taken the Footstool. Hard to say if it's good or not. I'm gonna do Organ Harvester, by the way. Of course. It's like, you can't lose Relentless now, and as long as we do enough damage to clear the heavies, which we will, with the Bloodthirsty Blade, it's a tale as old as time. We'll start removing everything we can. We want to just get rid of... Oh my god, I forgot Attuned Whetstone doesn't work here, because this is deployable. What am I thinking, man? I don't even know. That's a goofy ass mistake. I guess we could just use it to draw a potion kit. Alright. But it's gonna also pull the Penitent's Blood suit. I would like to see what else is in this shop real quick. Nothing good. Friendly units advance on strike. Cool. It's actually cheaper to just like... But you don't even want to play this on turn 1. Man. What was I thinking? Also, you can't... Oh, I was thinking that was merge. I'm out of my mind. What the hell just happened to me? I don't even know. Oh, I don't have any idea. Whatever, man. Let's get out of here. I can't believe I thought that would work. I mean, I should have just taken the Footstool and played it as a perspective pick, I suppose. We'll bottom for this one. Hopefully I draw Trample quickly. Not turn 1. But we could just get red, yeah. No, not these. I want Rage. There you go. And 8 Rage is... Does that say 99 times 2? It looks like it does. We can go put Mr. Hook Hand on the middle floor. That should be fine. Go get him, killer. My trample is here. Having Twisted Back is really good, huh? I can't believe it took me so long to really come to understand how good this setup is. This trample sweep thing that this test subject alpha guy can do. It's quite strong. Just be sure that you're aware here that this isn't super good into the next fight. That's what you gotta be on the lookout for. You can lose this run to like Rax, I think. Actually, I think the Spikes Lady is a little more threatening. We should win because we're gonna have so much reanimate. But like Savagery plus Rax could be scary. I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. Oh, sorry, Meat Hook. That's on me. I should have saved him. But you can see our damage to the boss isn't even that high. Which is why we're not doing Cursed Windblade, right? One more multi-strike doesn't fix this problem up for us. But having 27 reanimate makes it pretty easy to win Relentless, I find. My problem actually remains with Tessabek Alpha though, where your damage ends up kind of low. Right? We're gonna have trouble with double heavies. Even with Trample. If it's Savagery, we can take a lot of damage. We could give Flight. That doesn't seem good. We could play Brain Transfer. That doesn't seem very good either. I could play Double-Edged Bear. I don't like any of those. I'm gonna take space so I can put Fel on the floor with the Test Subject Alpha now. It's safer. Maybe you look for like -1 holdover mixology in this run. Let's try for that. I always fall for this arm shop. I think the Ring 7 arm shop is very bad. Intrinsic holdover mixology. You could do intrinsic holdover It's Alive, which is +7 per turn, but this is in theory +16 per turn, and you just do it until you cash it out. Another run where I get to play a card that I otherwise just think is awful. I've always not liked mixology. I've never been a big fan of this thing. But here it is, doing its best. We can ditch one Avenger. We want to make it so that our deck draws... Yeah, I guess I don't even want Meat Hook. We want to draw to our Trample on turn 1 or turn 2 at the max, right? So that's why I'm removing stuff. In case this is Savagery, because you have to plan your whole run around this being Savagery. In runs where you don't fight Savagery on 8, you have to plan everything around this being Savagery on 7. Now, I'm going to play bottom floor, and sometimes I'm going to get hit for this, but I think it is okay to take the risk. There's Punk Shredder. Still not enough damage, actually, but closer. Also, you should hit Potion Kit first here. I'm gonna go Rage 12, and then I think with this we should have enough damage. Rage 20, 487, close. Now he doesn't go up in value, right? That's the one thing here. He doesn't get stronger. So this is going to be something I don't care about. In this case, it's purple, and then we want to cycle back around to red again. Ideally. Am I going to Pyre HP? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to Mixology again. There's red. That'll do. Go Test Subject Alpha, go. Yeah, like this fight, it's a little frightening. But if we just keep mixologying, we can patch the hole here. This is not a problem in Entropy Seraph, by the way. This is only a problem in this fight. Because I don't think Entropy Seraph, he has too many shitty backliners, basically. So I don't think he can sustain through this. It's only really this wave of this fight where there's no backliners to trample off of. Again, I fuck up. Honestly, at this point, man, I'm just gonna end my turn. Because we're there. We made it. We clear everything now. I don't need to do any more. We have the numbers for savagery. He doesn't even get through my reanimate. And if you can't tell, my Fel is cosmetic at this point. She's gonna be here to tank corruption, basically, on the Titans, is my feeling. Benediction's okay, you know, if you want it. I think there's no reason to delay the only thing that matters in this run, which is drawing Trample. Maybe there's like is there a wave where there's Trample, or rather Silence plus a double heavy in Entropy? There probably is, right? Maybe I needed to play around that. Summoning a Hymnist applies 5 Valor, wow. Plus 10 attack from these guys. Interesting. Intrinsic remove consume. I don't know, I kind of think it doesn't matter. Let's do intrinsic mixology. You could do -2 gain consume, remove consume on it as well. I think I'm just gonna go buy relics. Or I'm gonna go try to buy relics. Friendly and it gains valor, gains +1 stacks. Jack strips makes me weaker. I guess I'll play split anvil. It's fine. And maybe like remove consume liquid courage. I don't know. Let's roll. I think these choices are not super important, but maybe I will regret getting rid of whatever his name was. Meat hook. I got there. I had to really think about that one. Because meat hook stunning Seraph here could have been good in place of my fell. Hard to say. Well, time to build up our rage. And our rage. And our rage. And the longer we go, the better off we are. Doesn't matter. If it's not rage, I just click one. Yeah, this wave is free. Completely fine. And I rage. And I rage. I think in downturns like this, it's kind of fine to challenge Seraph. But I don't really want to give +5 to all the enemies, just in case I'm wrong about one of these turns. Oh, you're just dead. Yeah, I guess that's fair. Am I gonna do anything about this? Probably not. I don't think I care. Seems like it doesn't matter, right? Reach 36. Sorry, I guess stun left still. Do entropy. I guess I could save her with a damage shield, right? It doesn't seem like it hurts. But she's like actually useless. No, you know what she is? She's a potion kit holder. Forget the hymnists. She's the potion kit holder. She's gotta cook. She's the only one who knows how to run it. You get actually full value. Do I trample this guy? I have no idea. I know that you get slays from Bloodthirsty Blade if you kill this guy. I think you get one less. Let me look closer. I think it should be you. I think sweep does its damage back to front. So I think you die and then you die, and I should get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think you get +5 here. Let's find out if I'm correct. So you're at 142. 150. Oh, because the sap went down by 1? 146. Oh, so he's 146. You know what? Never mind. I've changed my mind. I don't know what's going on. I've decided to stop thinking about it. I have no clue how it works. And you know what? I don't need to know. I'm gonna deploy my 56 rage now. Even without trample, he almost clears double heavies. I think if Seraph's not on the floor, he clears double heavies without trample. Also, it's like sort of a double heavy wave, right? It's double heavy adjacent. I think that's how you could call it. Oh, I'm so stupid. What the hell am I doing? You gotta play the spell. Ay. Minus rage for what? This is a long run just because you have to click a bunch of interfaces, you know? This is a good run for recognizing that my one idea that I had where I was like, I think it would be cool if you got to draft morsels like you got to do mixes. That wouldn't be good. Can you imagine having to go through this interface every time you made a morsel? That would be hell. That would not feel very good. Sometimes my ideas are not very good. You have 27 reanimate and you one-shot everything. Even if you don't trample, these guys just die to you now. So I'm gonna go ahead and press end turn. Good luck, test subject alpha. I think you win this. Ah, it's still 252. Wouldn't I feel silly though if I had ended up cursed? Yeah, again, actually just doesn't even break the reanimate. Because he's got 8 damage shield on top of everything else. I've never really had a run like this for Mixology. I do feel like it's a little bit unfair to sing the praises of Mixology in this run, considering the fact that it just walked into intrinsic holdover, right? But I am going to sing the praises of Mixology because I actually thought this card was really bad. But if you can just make it so you play 2 of it per turn, mixing 4 times per turn is decent. It's like Mix-a-Lot, sort of, if you don't think about it. And you end at 160. Let's play top floor again. Good luck, Fel. You're doing some good work here, I gotta say. Definitely a credit to the team. We start the game with red. Again, I misplay because you should take the potion kit one first. Because if you miss, then you get a better chance to get 2. But what do I know? Do I care about this sap? I guess not. I guess it's all fine. Mix being kind of limited by the fact that you sometimes just don't get what you want is very interesting. I gotta say. It's interesting how it works, where like the nerf of Mix is that it's a 2 out of 3. So while it's like 8 rage per turn, it's actually more like what, 6 rage per turn or per play? Because you miss sometimes. Like on this one I played 4 mixes, I got 2, which was a little below expected value. Or I guess expected value is not the right word, expected outcome probably. One other thing to say while I'm thinking about it, I need to not take this run for granted because Savagery takes a long time to die. So what are we going to do about that? Great question. My astute viewer. I'm going to get this guy above... probably actually here. 256 times 2. Nah, maybe a little more. A little more rage. We can do maybe one more. No, 264 is fine. Because with the trample, it's plenty. And now we're going to start stacking melee weakness. And that'll be our way to kill this guy. Play Curse. Play Curse. We have to watch our HP. And then we just stack up melee weakness. We melee weakness him when he comes to the floor. And that'll be it. One thing about this too, a good little lesson for the future, it's a good thing I have this damage shield. That Subject Alpha has no reanimate right now. It takes him quite a while before he gets to the reanimating. Something to remember. I think I did know this maybe at one point, but I haven't played this run enough to know it for sure. I'm not super familiar. If you're unaware, this guy's immune to root. It's somewhere on here. Immune to rooted and entropy is immune to dazed. Yeah. Oh, all 3 of them. Okay. They're all immune to rooted. I thought it was just savagery, but technically they're all immune to rooted because none of them can be rooted. But like, why would you ever root Dominion? He doesn't move anyway. And so, same thing for entropy. Do challenge curse. Okay. What I would be interested to see as well is how much damage does this Penitent's Blood Suit actually contribute towards killing savagery? I played it, what, 4 turns ago, so right now it's 120 damage towards the end goal. That's not terrible, right? Is that enough damage? That is enough damage. There you go. And that's how you kill savagery. When you're mixing, you just use it for another thing. Nuke savagery real quick. And then we can do the same thing to Dominion. We just have to get back around to it. Red, red, play, and then I just have to get a purple. And then next turn I should have lethal now. This mix card is pretty good, I must say. I think that the interesting thing about Lazarus League is that they're so strong that you can do so many things with this clan. So like, I've never really liked mixology, but in this run it's really good. I've never really liked the twisted back line, but in some runs it's really good. But you do have to like, you have to recognize when it's good, I guess, is the main thing. Because like the mixology thing is not that good unless you can play a lot of it, right? You need to be mixing like, I would say 4 times per turn is a good number. But it seems kind of doable in base Lazarus League anyway. Just interesting to think about. I also think one of the reasons mix is not something that I like is because you don't really want to mix from the bottom floor, and in most fights you want to play bottom floor. Well, most Seraphs you want to play bottom floor rather. But we fought Entropy here, so it was a little bit easier. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.